Well, one of the things we like to do on Our City Tonight, of course, to our viewers is provide them with options of TV and film from other parts of the world. It's always good to see what everybody else is doing. In this case, the movie is called Kangaroo Island. It's from Australia. Here's a peek.
I didn't think you were coming back.
I never should have left.
Well, joining us from a very early morning in Adelaide, Australia. Bless him for getting up extra early. The director of that film you just saw, Kangaroo Island. It is a great pleasure to welcome Tim David to Our City Tonight. Hello there, Tim.
Hi, James. Thank you.
First of all, congratulations on this film. I really enjoyed it. And as I said off the intro, we love on this show when we can introduce our viewers to great film or TV from other parts of the world. And this is such an adorable film. Give our viewers a little one or two cents, if you can, synopsis on the family that we meet in Kangaroo Island.
Oh, the family. Well, it's a family that's been broken up by a tragedy about 10 years ago. And they're forced to reunite because of a circumstance, and they don't really know why. It's all the father's idea. And so really it's about a family who was a beautiful family, but life happens, things happen that are out of control. And it is about their reconciliation and how they navigate their relationships through what has been a tough period. So I think what's been nice about it is we don't have to experience the trauma and the drama that they've gone through. What we experience as the audience is how they're managing to deal and cope with that. And I think that's why it's infused with a lot of humor because life has humor. It's infused with a lot of tragedy because life has tragedy. And overall, the film is about, how life can be both beautiful and tragic at the same time.
And you've got this lead actress who, Rebecca Breach, who plays Lou, and this kind of gathering of the family clan, her part is really kind of forced on her. She's an actress once promising in Hollywood who has fallen on hard times. She's broke, so does accept the plane ticket to come home to Kangaroo Island in Australia. What a wonderful cast you have. And I must mention this woman's name as well, Sally Gifford, who wrote the script, because when you have an independent film, you don't have the budget to do all the pops and whistles, which I don't care for. You just need a good script. So talk about getting this cast together. And I also want to mention Erik Thomson, who plays the patriarch, the father.
Yeah, well, Rebecca Breach was the first choice. She played Clarice in a Toronto production. That was the Silence of the Lambs spin-off. And I'd just seen that, and I didn't realize she was Australian, but she was on my list from the casting agent of people I should look at for that role. She absolutely loved the script. So we went out to her agent first and just said, look, tiny budget. We can't even reach probably 10% of her quote. But please have her read this material because it's a special script. And 2 days later, they got back to us and said, let's make a movie. But it all comes down to the script. And the script was written by a Canadian. I'm not sure if you know that.
I did not know that. That's good to know. Okay.
So she's my wife.
Okay.
She wrote the best script I've ever read. And so that's why I decided to make my debut movie with that film. I had been reading scripts from Hollywood, but they were... I don't know what's happened to Hollywood these days. It feels like when you read a drama, a great drama a great story makes the drama and conflict unavoidable due to the circumstances and the characters. And I think what's happening in a lot of movies that we see out of Hollywood these days is the story becomes an excuse for a lot of drama and a lot of action. A lot of the drama happens because of choices made by characters. Whereas I think what resonated well with this script is that the drama happens because it's inevitable, because life has happened to these people and it has put them in conflict with each other. And then they're good people fighting against each other, and their family fighting against each other. So yeah, that's what I think worked well about it.
One of the things, I was talking to a Canadian director recently about his film, and I alluded to the fact that what he was doing with the landscape was very David Lean-esque, a great director of Zhivago and Lawrence of Arabia, where the environment, the landscape really was a character. And I really felt that you had that with this film and the island. It's a beautiful place. And for Lou, you can't get further away from Hollywood than Kangaroo Island. But how conscious of you were when you were filming this with your cinematographer, making that like really another character in the film?
Yeah, it was always going to be a character. The film was actually inspired by trips to Kangaroo Island. My wife, who wrote the film, the Canadian, couldn't believe how the island made you feel like an animal. And so she wanted to write a script which made the audience, or made ourselves as humans, question the difference or the distance between us and animals. Because when you're on that island, you're very aware that you're an animal. It's a zoo without fences. And our property, kangaroos just come up and say hello. There'll be a goanna, a huge, lizard/dinosaur that will just walk past. Echidnas are there. The most bizarre is always around you all the time. And it got Sally thinking, are we just animals as well? Why are we meaning-seeking animals? Why do we think about God and the Creator? These animals don't appear to be. Maybe they are. We don't know. So we wanted to stay true to that part of the island, and also the shops and the pubs and the hospital. All those places are real places. We just knocked on their door and said, can we please shoot there? And we had to shoot 100 scenes in 23 days. So it was a fast and furious thing where we had to get the locals on board going, yeah, you can do that, sure. It was definitely a conscious effort to not make anything look beautiful, just shoot on beautiful lenses with a beautiful camera and grab what was there organically.
Tim, it's been a great pleasure talking to you, and congratulations on this film. I congratulate your wife too. I want to encourage our viewers here who can now see Kangaroo Island digitally. It's available. We thank you, Tim, and thanks to all the folks in New York who helped us put you to us. Much appreciated.
Oh, great. No worries. Thanks, James.
You bet. Cheers.
Bye.